Hey guys, I'm really excited to be sharing with you today a new site that I found out about recently called Noviscore. This is just going to be the most brilliant site for anyone who is teaching students who want to explore pop music, and particularly if you're a teacher who really much prefers teaching with sheet music. I'll tell you why I love this site. And it's because for each song that is uploaded on here, there's a number of arrangements that have been produced. Now, the guys that put this together, I've been in touch with, and they are just fantastic. There's a team of pianists who are actually creating these arrangements. Let's take a look at something really popular. So let's say Coldplay. And I got to say, the arrangements on here are ones you're not going to find anywhere else either, because they're done specifically, sorry, for this site, and they're just brilliant. So let's check this out. Let's go to the Scientist. So it's a pretty popular piece of music for a lot of students, even though it's reasonably old these days, but it's certainly still very popular. So there's a little bit of information about the piece, which I really love. That they've taken the time to do that. And down here you've got all the different versions, and you can see there's a heap, right? Level 1, 2, and 3 in difficulty ascending order, and then there's a piano accompaniment. So if a student wants to play with, let's say I click up here on another instrument, if a student wants to play with a trumpet or something, then there's the music here for the person that they want to play with, and they've got their piano accompaniment style part there too. Now, for each level, you can click and look at the music and have a listen to it. So let's do that for the level 1 version of Coldplay, The Scientist. So you can get a feeling for the style, the level, and how it's going to look. With note names means you don't get any notes, you just get note names. I'll show you. So for me, that's of less interest, only because I'm very strong on music reading, and I want my students to read music rather than note names. However, there might be students for whom you'd like to send home on the holidays, and they can learn something themselves that way quite easily. It's kind of totally up to you. Now let's have a look. Let's compare that to the level 3. We'll just jump down here to a level 3 version of the same piece. And the thing that I really like is that you can tell these are written by pianists and not just outputted by some random computer. They are really playable and they sound fantastic. So let's explore just a couple of other pieces that you might like. There's a whole heap here. We'll just go back to the start again. One piece that is a perennial favourite in my studio for just about any age person and any gender is the music from Amelie, and particularly the song Comptine. And this is really quite a challenging piece of music. So I was really excited to see that they had created a level 1 version of Comptine. And I've actually got it open down here. So this is an actual printout that I've scanned in so that I can easily show you what it looks like. And here is the level 1 version, the actual what it would look printed out of Comptine. And this actually sounds remarkably good. I actually never thought of simplifying it like this myself, and it actually works really, really well, and it's quite playable. And let's also take a look at, while I've got it, Stay With Me. This is another song that's quite popular. This is Sam Smith. And so I've actually just printed out a few of the different versions so you can see what they're like. They all come with a little pattern or diagram at the top to show you a little bit about the piano keyboard if your students are unsure. And this is a level 1 version. So you get nice simple fifths in the left hand and you get a melody in the right hand. We'll keep scrolling down. So this is the note names one, the one that, as I say, could be handy for some students. And look, I've had students myself write out music like this that they want to learn, so I can totally understand about it, and it might be useful for you and your students. But obviously, if you're trying to teach note reading, I mean, it does put the notes in the right spot on the stave, which I think is a really great thing. But it just kind of depends on the way you teach, I guess. You get some lyrics, and here we go. This is level 3, so this is the kind of the most serious level or the hardest level, and you can see that it's obviously considerably more challenging for students. Now, of course, the printout, I've just kind of rushed through to scan these in so that I could show you. The printing quality is great, and you're able to do that online as you go. So in the site, just go and explore it. There's so much information in there, and you can see I haven't even clicked on all these links. There's audio aids to guide you by ear. There's video aids. There are some backing tracks for various songs as well. Let's go back home and just very quickly, some of the most popular items and pieces tend to show up here. So Hosier's Take Me to Church has been quite popular recently, and they've got 3 versions again of that, which is great. Or you can just go here and choose, whatever you're looking for. So there are classical pieces on here. So there's simplified versions of Moonlight Sonata. There's great Christmas selection as well. But perhaps if your students are interested in pop or you're interested in teaching it, you can just go International Pop and just have a look. Now look, Kygo stole the show. I love the music of Kygo. He's a dance music producer, produces great music. And this is really current. This song, look, I don't know exactly when it came out, but it's not that old. And I would be very surprised if there was many other scores out there. And of course, if there is, there'll only be one version at one level of difficulty. So again, these guys have just nailed what we need as teachers, in my opinion. And look, we've even got various videos that you can follow, all that kind of stuff. And look, these guys are 100% legit. They are supported by the copyright owners. So this is all 100% legal and ready to go and use in your studio. So look, give them a shot. If you go to their homepage, you can find straight away, you can grab about 4 or 5 pieces of music just to check it out. Just click on the free trial thing here. It's not a subscription or anything like that. If you choose to buy a piece, you just pay as you go. So it's kind of like Music Notes or Sheet Music Plus, but there's so much more information in there, and it's so much better because you've got arrangements that are written by pianists for pianists, and you've again got the different levels, which I just think is brilliant. So check it out and let me know what you think. I reckon you're going to find this brilliant for your studio. Hey, just before you go, make sure you click here to subscribe, and we've got thousands of other videos all on the topic of music education and teaching, so make sure you check out some of those other ones here, and I'll see you in the next video.